So before I begin this video, I just want to quickly say that I'm not going to be doing the match review tonight. Usually I do the match review on a Thursday, but unfortunately I just had a absolutely grueling and demanding 17-hour school day today. I woke up at 7 in the morning to go to school, and I literally just got back. And it is now 12:02 a.m. in the evening. And you can also quite tell that I'm not going to do the match review tonight because the whiteboard behind me is blank. And I'm going to do it tomorrow. Hopefully I can do it literally when I just wake up, because I know for a fact that tomorrow there is a Friday game. I know the Sporting KC versus oh god, I who they play again? Like my brain is just almost dead right now because it's been a grueling day. They play against the Whitecaps tomorrow. So you know, I'm gonna try to do my preview before that match, so that, you know, for those that watch this match, they won't have to like realize the game is already on and I'm still doing a preview of the Whitecaps versus Sporting KC game. But one thing I will say is that I will upload the Quakes match preview between the Quakes and Orlando City literally after I finish upload this video. I'm just gonna edit this well, not this video, but the other video, and I just, once I finish uploading this, hopefully I will be finished editing my Quakes preview between the Quakes and Orlando City. But without further ado, let's actually get into today's talk, which is that yesterday Banc of California Stadium has officially opened. They officially cut the ribbon yesterday. A lot of big celebrities and also the commissioner of MLS, Don Garber, went to LA and was part of the ribbon ceremony. Other notable names include the manager of LAFC, Bob Bradley, and also one of the owner of LAFC. I think all of the owner of LAFC went there as part of the ribbon cutting ceremony to officially open Banc of California Stadium. Now, even though they are opening the stadium just yesterday, they are not officially going to have a event there until next week when they play against the Sounders. And I'll tell you what, I am very excited to watch that one because I can't wait to see the stadium on TV. I like this stadium. I look at this stadium and I just see how amazing it is. It is probably one of the most beautiful stadium in the MLS, and it certainly looked like a very European style kind of stadium, which is what most MLS stadiums should be like. They should be kind of have that European kind of style kind of way. And you know, the stadium unfortunately only hold 22,000, and I say unfortunately because I feel like it should be a little bit bigger. You know, especially the fact that this is in the LA metropolitan area, and that LA is the second biggest market in the US, to only have a 22,000 soccer stadium and to have a stadium that is about 5,000 seats less than the one down in Carson where the Galaxy play, which, you know, StubHub Center, 27,000 seat there. I thought that they would probably go a little bit higher. They might go 30,000. And LAFC has a very strong support too. I mean, you saw every single game so far that you can see like their away supporters, and you know, they certainly have a very good away supporter, and certainly I think that they definitely have a very good support in terms of the LA area. And I thought 22,000 is just a little bit too little. I'm guessing they'll probably maybe expand it in the future. I mean, when I look at the stadium, there are some areas that maybe they can like expand it. Maybe they can like take off the roof again and then just kind of like expand up and then put the roof back on. I don't know. It depends on how they want to do. But like I said, I'm very excited to see the stadium on TV. And did I also mention that I can't wait to see the stadium in person too? Yup, that's right. It is official, guys. I'm actually going to go to this stadium. I'm going to be going to the stadium in May. I think it's the May 28th game. It's the day after Memorial's Day, when the LAFC take on DC United. Originally, that game was scheduled on Memorial's Day, but I think they pushed it back because there was a Mexico versus Wales game, which is also a game that I'm also going to be attend, and I will also make a special announcement, I think in May, that talks about the Sports Ops series in LA. So this is kind of a little bit spoiler in terms of that video that I'm going to be made. It's going to be very amazing. But yeah, I can't wait to go to see it in person too. It's going to be certainly a very wonderful experience. Now, to just tell you guys a little bit more background besides the seating capacity and where the stadium is located. Well, actually, I didn't say where the stadium located. So the stadium is literally located near the LA Coliseum, near like that exhibition park that they had, where they had like the California Science Museum, and also what else did they have? I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's right near that area. There used to be like a basketball arena where the new stadium is at place, and they demolished it, and basically now they built the Banc of California Stadium there. And the stadium also have a 34 degrees kind of seating angle, which is going to be among the steepest in MLS. I think it's tied for the steepest. I know that ours also have around 34 degrees. I know Houston also have 34 degree, and Houston kind of hold the titles for the steepest seats, even though it's technically kind of the same as LAFC. And I'm never really a big fan in terms of steep kind of sitting. I get why MLS wants more stadium to have steep standings, or not steep standing, but steep sitting kind of design, because it enhances the fan experience. If you have steep kind of stands, people can literally see the field much better. You won't have like somebody that is like 6 foot tall and just completely blocks your view. So I get that they want to do that, but one of the big problem with steep sitting is that it can be very dangerous. It can be a very big kind of fan hazard. Let's say, what if you are sitting in the last row of the stadium and you're trying to get down from the stadium? It can be a very gauntlet kind of walk down to the stadium. I mean, I know that they'll probably put railings alongside the walkway, but still, just looking down, just going down and looking down to the bottom, it can be very, very scary for someone that is afraid of height. And fortunately, I'm not that kind of a guy. And the other thing that can be very dangerous about these steep stand seating is that if somebody, like, let's say if somebody is sitting, and let's say that a team score a goal, and LAFC of course score a goal, the fans go wild and stuff like that. Well, some fans might celebrate a little bit too hard, and I actually had an incident where I think it was a year ago in the Quakes season opener against Montreal, and I was sitting with this fan that was, I think he was around his 40s. So you guys all remember the famous Annabelle Godoy kind of chip. I mean, you probably would know that because that's been kind of like in the ad of the MLS kind of promotion. And basically, when that goal went in, this guy kind of over celebrated, and he actually kind of stumbled his way below the row that is ahead of me. Now, fortunately, the row ahead of him, there was fans there, and he was able to be saved by those fans. Those fans basically just catch him as he kind of like stumbled forward. But imagine if there was no fans below the row that I was sitting and the row that he was sitting. I mean, if there was no fans there, he would literally just fall straight down below to the row that he's sitting, and that is a very painful kind of experience. And there certainly could be not only minor injury, but certainly serious injury when that happen. And it also goes back to what I said about how when you're trying to go down the steps, what if you accidentally slip? I mean, if you slip, you basically just tumble down the step, and that could really cause some injury. So, yeah, it definitely has created some public hazard, but, MLS, I guess they want to care a little bit more on the fan experience than it is in terms of player safety. I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't care about player safety. They still care, but it's just that they might kind of go a little bit over the balance in terms of fan experience than it is in player safety, which is why you've seen a lot of these kind of steep kind of seating area. Now, the other factor that the stadium has that I know is that they will have a safe standing area. They actually only have like one tier in terms of their safe standing area from the two tiers that is in their supporter section. So it's not going to be like Orlando City where it's just going to be a single tier where there's kind of like a safe standing area. Kind of like they basically copy what Borussia Dortmund did with the famous yellow wall at the Westfalenstadion, but LAFC won't do that. They only have like one kind of tier that is safe standing, and then I think the second tier that they have is just kind of like seats and stuff like that. But yeah, they do have a safe standing area where the supporters will be standing and kind of cheer, and then they also have a lot, and I mean a lot, of club seats in their stadium. Like, if you look at the seating chart and you look at the home end, it is full of club seats, and it's just everywhere you look there's like a club seat. I think they have like 10 or 15 kind of different club area. I'm not even gonna go through all the names because I don't even know most of them. I know there's like the press box kind of club seats where there's like actually a fountain in the lounge area, and then there was like the sunset kind of club seat where it's like near the top of the stadium, and then I think there was the Figura kind of club seats, which I think it's in the middle of the stadium. I'm not quite sure, but there's a lot of club seat, and obviously they have club seat right below where the literally like the first couple of row is, which it's pretty typical for a lot of stadiums. They always tend to have like club seat very close to the pitch because that's always tends to be the best seat in the house. But yeah, that is pretty much it all for that kind of feature. Certainly, like I said, I know I said it many times, I'm definitely excited to watch on TV to see how the stadium is, and certainly experience for myself. And certainly if you have a chance to go to the stadium, then yeah, I definitely recommend you to go to the stadium. It is going to be a very, very lovely stadium. I mean, I'm pretty fortunate the fact that I don't really kind of live very far away from the area, even though technically I live like 400 miles away from LA, but it's still accessible for me to just go down to LA and kind of like experience the stadium. But if you're kind of like in the East Coast and you really kind of want to experience the stadium, then unfortunately you're gonna have to spend some extra buck. And even though I haven't been to the stadium, when I look at the picture, I definitely recommend you to go to the stadium. It just looks really, really nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the match preview.